screen. So that's www.kahoot.it. And once you get to that web page, if you could please put in that PIN number 4690068. And once we have everyone logged in, we'll get started. If you have any questions about how to join the web page, you can unmute yourself or drop it in the chat. All right, we've got Jana. Carla. LP. It looks like Josiah just joined. If you could, and there's another one joining, if you could go to www.kahoot.it and type in the game PIN, which is 4690068. And once everyone's in, we'll get started with learning more about the commercial kitchen. There's Josiah, Rochelle. I think we're just waiting on Lindsay and Robert.
I'm sorry, I missed the instructions for what we need to do for this. I'm so sorry.
You're fine. So if you can go to www.kahoot.it. Once you get there, you'll type in the game PIN, which is 4690068. Can you see my screen, Lindsay?
I can, and I got it.
Awesome. Mr. Robert, were you going to join the game or did you just want to listen? Maybe he stepped away. right, we'll go ahead and get started. So the way you play this game is there's going to be either a true false question or a multiple choice question about the commercial kitchen. And the way you get more points is answering the fastest. So we'll go ahead with the first question. All right, so where is the commercial kitchen housed? We have Houston County, Stewart County, Cheatham County, or Montgomery County. So Montgomery County is the correct answer. It is housed here in our extension office. Our extension office used to be the former Cumberland Heights Elementary. So our commercial kitchen is housed in the cafeteria area. But we did have food producers from Stewart County, Houston County, and Cheatham County to use our kitchen. So that's where those counties came into play. Let's see who's in the lead. Lindsay. And then we've got Rochelle and Carla in third. Awesome. Next question. The commercial kitchen is designed for catering businesses. Is that true or false? All right, so the correct answer is false. Our commercial kitchen is used to help food producers get their food product to retail shelves. So maybe they were currently selling at events, farmers markets, to friends and family, but they're trying to expand into retail stores, and those stores may have some other requirements, such as using a commercial kitchen. So we're able to help them navigate that process. Rochelle's in the lead. We have Lindsay in second and Carla in third. Next question. These types of foods are acceptable in the commercial kitchen: dairy, meat, poultry, baked goods. So baked goods is correct. It's considered a non-potentially hazardous food. So that just means that the likelihood of it growing bacteria is lower than a potentially hazardous food like dairy, poultry, or meat. Also in the commercial kitchen, some acidified foods are okay to produce, like sauces and salsas. And by acidified, I mean you have a low acid food like cucumbers and you want to pickle them. So you're adding an acid like vinegar to the low acid food to give it a more acidic pH that would be at a 4.6 or less pH. Let's see who's in the lead. Rochelle, you're on fire. Awesome. Got Lindsay in second and Carla in third. All right, which food is not a major allergen? Is it soy, wheat, bananas, or milk? So bananas. I know there are some people that might have allergies or be sensitive to bananas, but the 8 major allergens are milk, eggs, soy, wheat, shellfish, peanut, tree nuts, and fish. So if you are making a product in the commercial kitchen, you're required to have a label that says, since it's a shared use facility, that there could be a possibility that those foods were produced in the kitchen at some point. So you could list all of those individually, or you could just put all allergens. Rochelle, you're still in the lead. Lindsay and Carla, they're getting close. GMPs stands for what? Good manufacturing practices. So this is talking about making sure you're being food safe and practicing proper hygiene to make sure that the food that you're making is okay to be consumed, prepared or packaged in a sanitary way, so it will not cause illness. So kind of the things that good manufacturing practices goes over are disease control, like I said, cleanliness, and food safety trainings. Rochelle, awesome. Lindsay's coming up. Lindsay's coming up. Question number 6. How big is the commercial kitchen? Is it 1,000 feet, 500, 250, or 400 square feet? So the correct answer is 400 square feet. Looks like one person got that. Awesome. So some of the things that are in the kitchen are a convection oven, a steam kettle, a heated cabinet, 20-quart mixer, a blast chiller, food processors, and vacuum packaging machine. So if you're not here in person today and you want to have a tour of the commercial kitchen, you can contact us and we'll get that set up for you. Rochelle still in the lead. Awesome. True or false? The commercial kitchen is free to use. So it is actually false. So we do have some fees to use the kitchen. There's a one-time $50 cleaning fee, and then in your first 6 months of using the kitchen, it's $25 per day, goes to $35 in the second 6 months, and then once you're in your second year, it's $45 per day. And when I say per day, that's Monday through Friday, 8 to 4:30. If you book the kitchen, then it's yours for that entire time. Rochelle still in the lead. Question 8. This is not required to lease the commercial kitchen. So food truck is not required for our commercial kitchen. So you will need a food safety course certificate. So if you've done a Serve Safe course before, that would be acceptable. Otherwise, the university has a food safety course online that you can do at your own pace. And then you also would need proof of liability insurance. So we normally encourage food producers to start with their current insurance company and ask them for quotes for commercial liability insurance. And then from there, they can decide if they want to stay with their company or shop around for other quotes. And then once you've got those 2 steps completed, you'll contact Tennessee Department of Agriculture. They'll have you fill out a questionnaire, just kind of going through your process to make your food product. And then once they receive that, they'll contact you to get an inspection schedule at our kitchen. You would let us know, we'll book you for that day, and then you'll come in and the TDA inspector will watch you do your process. Lindsay, we've got a competition going. Awesome. Question 9. These things are permitted in the commercial kitchen. All right, so this was a trick question. It's actually none of the above. So with the trash, you of course can use a trash can when you're here, but when you leave, just make sure to take the trash. You have a dumpster that's outside behind the commercial kitchen, and you would just make sure to dispose of your trash. And then with the grease, instead of putting it down the drain, you would collect it in a container, close it, and then dispose of it that way. And then nobody answered alcoholic beverages or tobacco use. So awesome. Of course, we don't permit that to be used in the commercial kitchen. Lindsay's in the lead. Rochelle is in second. Carla's in third. Answer 10. Question 10. Overnight food storage is permitted. So it's true. If you are using the kitchen consecutive days, you're going to be here a Thursday or Wednesday, you're coming back the next couple days. We actually have lockers that you can keep your food products in and store it in the freezer or refrigerator. So you can get that from one of our administrative assistants, the key for the lock. So you're not having to haul your food back and forth if you know you're going to be here more than one day at a time. So that was our last question. Let's see who is in the lead. Carla's number 3. Rochelle's number 2. Lindsay. And runners up are Jana and Josiah. Thank you all for playing. Does anyone have questions about the commercial kitchen? Any comments? You can unmute or drop it in the chat.
Is there like a calendar where you have to sign up for certain times to use the kitchen?
Yes. So one of our admin support assistants, Debbie Appleton, when you call in, you can ask for her. She keeps the calendar and it'll let you know what dates are available to book the kitchen. Good question. Anyone else? Someone in the chat. Oh, thank you, Lindsay. I do have one announcement. As Ms. Carla mentioned, I'm one of the Family and Consumer Science agents here in Montgomery County. So my team member is Tamara Ajay. Her and I are starting a workshop called Living Well with Chronic Conditions, and that will be on Fridays, starting June 3rd from 1 to 3. If you know anyone who's living with a chronic condition, or if you're a support person for someone that has one, we have this 6-week course that's available at no cost. And we just talk about being active managers of your condition, and how to communicate better with healthcare providers, make action plans, and just overcoming barriers to managing your chronic condition. So I will send out information about that. I'll send out information about everything we talked about today as far as the commercial kitchen goes. But I just want to thank you all for having me today, and thank you, Carla, for inviting me. And for those that are here in person, we're going to do a tour of the commercial kitchen. Okay, Carla's going to try and carry the computer with her so you all can see the kitchen too. And that's from Miss Jana. I don't think so, but let me double check on that. I think that's considered one of the hazardous foods. Do you have her contact information, Miss Carla? Okay, I'll get back with you on that. Thank you for asking.
Hey everybody, the Zoom is muted, so we can't hear any of this.
Hear us now? Yes, okay.
Okay, sorry about that. I thought I had unmuted. So,
Yeah, we can hear now, but
Food processor, professional cutter, and then the food processor. So you can chop, grate, shred foods with these too. We have a vac master vacuum packaging machine. So this helps to remove air from your package to preserve your food product. We have an ice machine. We have a storage area. I can show you what the lockers look like. It's not super organized in here right now, but these are the size of the lockers if you needed to keep food for consecutive days. They're pretty large and they'll fit in the freezer or refrigerator. Thank you. Yes, and they come with locks. And then this is our convection oven. It's kind of like an air fryer, so it circulates food. It circulates air around the food, so food cooks faster and more evenly versus having like cold spots or hot spots in a regular oven. And we have two more back here. This is our proofing cabinet. So this is used to help achieve the perfect rise in dough for bread products. And then we also have our 20-quart mixer. I hope I mentioned we have 2 commercial grade microwaves. Does anybody have questions about the kitchen or any of the equipment?
So this connect, if someone wanted to mass produce, but for their home, they wouldn't be able to do that. They would only be able to do it if it were for commercial items.
Yes, so if you're trying to get your food product to retail, yes. Yes.
Do you also do help with white labeling that goes with the food product, or just consumption?
We can help with labeling. Yes, ma'am. Oh, Carla, can you unmute? Okay. Any other questions?
is there anything?
Well, thank you all for staying for our tour. Thank you for coming in person.
All right, thank you all. This concludes our program, our Slow Your Roll for this month. I we'll send out a recording of this and our in-person. She, she has taken a recording as we were going through. It's still kind of hard for us to multitask, I guess, to try to do in person and online at the same time. So as Kim said, anytime you would like to visit the kitchen, just give us a call and one of us, either of us, Kim, can give you a tour of the kitchen and talk to you more about the forms that you would need to fill out and the process through the Department of Agriculture to get your product permitted to where you're ready to sell to the market. So if anyone has any questions, can you put those in the chat or you can unmute? Okay, we'll walk out to the other room. We just got some noise going. Okay. All right, if there are no further questions, I will send out the information for next month. We'll have another Slow Your Roll on the first Friday in June. And so thank you for joining us today, and we'll be sending out some more information. Thank you.